What's poppin', BSNians? She-Hulk is out. The reviews are in. I'm canceling friendships because apparently one of my buddies got invited to the premiere and did not invite me. Now, granted, I have gone with him to several other premieres, and he did take one of his new friends who has actually turned out to be an incredibly kind person. And I'm glad that he has more kind people in his life, but honestly, if you got me, like, how many more people do you need, you know? Anyway, I watched the first episode. I gotta say, so far it's a fun show. I'm not gonna make any predictions because y'all saw what happened when I did that with Kenobi. I said the first 3 episodes are great and I hope it continues, and then that thing just went. But this first episode, it's not the most amazing television that you'll ever see in your life. Not by far. But it is fun. There's a little bit of like fourth wall breaking. And this is actually the type of show where I can give this review and not even have to do spoilers, and you're really not gonna miss much. The whole episode functions as an introduction. Is basically what it is. So it's like, here's Bruce, here's Jen, here's how she gets her power. Okay, actually, no, I'm gonna do spoilers for this particular part because it didn't make any sense to me. So they're driving, and then a spaceship comes out of nowhere and like freaks them out, and so she turns the wheel and the car like flips over, and so they get in like an accident. Right before this, they had established that Bruce was wearing a watch that kept him in human form, right? So when the car gets into the accident, tumbles over, that's why he doesn't immediately transform into the Hulk. Somehow she survives just completely okay. She's not She-Hulk at this point. She's completely fine. She gets out of the car, pulls the door open, all this without power. Pulls the door open and helps Bruce get out of the car. His watch thing is broken and he's bleeding. She also has an open wound, which they went out of the way to make sure that we saw. He says, "Oh, no, back up, go away, I'm bleeding, you gotta get away from me, Jen, no, I'm bleeding, ah." Which was confusing to me because we've never really established in any film that there is any danger when he's injured. So basically, this is like the worst possible sentence. He drips blood into her open wound, and that's how she gets her power. So I found that questionable. I found that annoying. I will admit to not being super well versed in She-Hulk lore, but even if that's how it happened in the comic, that don't make no sense. So it was a few things like that. But then it really does become, it's almost like a buddy cop adventure. And if you have cousins that you are close to, or have ever been forced to hang out with at the cookout, you'll understand their entire dynamic. Particularly if you're the oldest cousin like I am. But it was fun. I think y'all should watch it. My friend described this show the best way. It's what you watch on Friday night with a glass of wine, just to have a good time.